YouTube. What's going on, guys? Raptor Gaming back with a updated Blue Eyes deck profile. Figured I'd bring kind of an update. Took it to a locals this weekend. It does need a little improvement. I went 2-2, but overall I think it's moving kind of in the right direction. Just need to kind of tidy it up a little bit. But anyways, without further ado, I'll just get right into it. No side deck today, just because I'm really not sure exactly what I'm going to play for a side yet. But yeah, we'll just get right into it. So 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. 2 seems to be working pretty well. I don't feel like I ever really missed the third. You could play 3, but I don't feel like I need it. 1 Dark Magician. We're playing the branded Dragoon package, so that'll be it for the vanillas. Next, I'm playing 1 alternative. I never find myself needing more than 1 of this card. At most, I'd play 2, but like I said, I don't miss it just being at 1. 2 Jet. You could drop this to 1 if you want, but I personally kind of like 2, and the way that it kind of functions with kind of its floating effect with 2. So next, 1 Chaos Emperor Dragon of Armageddon. The 1 or 2 times this did come up, it was pretty nice. So just being able to recycle your banish cards, super nice. And then you know, he recycles himself. He's a beat stick. He can do a board wipe if you want to give up half your life points. 1 of each of the stones. There again, I feel like this is kind of enough. The game's kind of too quick to play any more than that, unless you're going to play like a super big, you know, combo variant. I was fine with 1 of each of those. 2 Aluber. I think I'm going to bump this up to 3, just because there was a time where I drew into Branded Opening, and I didn't have another copy of this on the deck. So my opening hand was like 2 Aluber, Branded Opening, and then like 2 random cards that didn't really matter at the time. So yeah, I think I'm going to bump this up to 3, just for that consistency. 2 Albaz. I never found myself needing a 3rd. I think 2 is fine. 1 Alistair. I'm playing a small Invoked Engine, which you could take out, but I feel like it's all around just nice support for the, you know, the fusion build you're already pretty much playing. So just 1 though. And then a small danger package of 1 Bigfoot, 2 Nessie, and a Jackalope. Reason being is they are draw power. You discard a lot, so you can activate their effects pretty much at will most of the time. And they're just kind of great to dig through your deck. So you could cut them if you want, if there's a different draw engine you want to play. But so far they were working. This I actually didn't play in the tournament this weekend, but I missed it so much that I was like, okay, we're just gonna put this back in like ASAP. Triple Ash. I think it's still super strong. There was a lot of Kashtira's at my locals, so I feel like it's pretty relevant against that deck. We are running a Bestial package, 2 Lebellion. You could go up to 3 if you want. I personally am liking it at 2, but I could see any ratio of this card. You could honestly even cut this card if you really want to, just because I'm focused on more of like the fusion variant and like not like a rank 8 spam variant. So you know, I could cut this, I think. So but he is pretty nice still. 3 Magnemite, kind of the main one. Searches all your dragons, any missing Blue Eyes pieces or anything that you need, or Bestial stuff, anything like that. And then 1 Druid Swarm. I was playing the other one, but he just kind of didn't really serve much purpose this weekend, so I decided to take him out. You could run him. I was running this ratio, but like I said, he just to me he's basically just a searcher for Lebellion, and you've already got several ways to do that. So and I was actually playing the spell rebranded, and then branded beast this weekend, and those actually never came up, just because like they never really had a chance to resolve. So I kind of cut those just recently too for like the ashes. So moving on to the spells, I play one droplet, just because I don't want to clog on droplet, but every time I seen this, it was nice. And then I will tell you, I was side decking another one. So, and you could side deck too. You could main deck 3 of these if you want. Never a bad card. Just, I don't want to see it too much. And then one melody. The reason why we're only playing one melody is because you really only have like 4 to 5 different targets, and most of the time, it's not really like a huge deal if you can't, find one of them. But I hate opening 2 of this card just because it feels just kind of mediocre. So that's why I'm only playing one. One branded opening. Like I said, I'm going to jump a Luber up to 3 just because there was an instance where I opened this into a Luber and I couldn't play this. So, yeah, bump a Luber up to 3 or play any other Despia monster. If you have a different preference you'd rather play, that is also fine. 2 Meltdown, part of the Invoke package, protects your fusion summons. So you play this, start baiting your opponent off into thinking you're going into an Invoke play. Play Branded Fusion, now it's protected. Now all your fusions after that are protected, and you can pretty much go into whatever you want. Invocation, just at 1. Like I said, this is kind of just like a side engine, and I was playing 2 for the longest time, but I would always clog on it. Too many fusion spells, so I am liking the 1 a lot better. Next, Polymerization, the most standard fusion spell in the game. Makes Chimera, makes, bigger fusions, any fusions. Just kind of nice to have as in like an extra copy. And then the main bread and butter of the deck, Branded Fusion. 1 card combo into Dragoon. I guess technically 2 cards, but the second card can be any card, because you just have to discard. But yeah, so this gets you to Dragoon. This gets you to, your Mirror Jade. You can even make, help make yourself invoked fusions if you need to. Just kind of whatever you need. I think this card is amazing. And then lastly, for the traps, I bumped this back into 3. I really miss playing Impermanence as well. I was not playing this weekend, and there were so many times I wish I had it. So back up to 3. I think this is honestly my favorite trap anyway. So it's just good to have it back. And then next, for the extra deck, this didn't really change a whole lot from this weekend. 1 Almirage comes up when it comes up. Just extra protection and a fire target for Purgatrio. 1 BLS. This is kind of nice when you need the protection, but it didn't come up this weekend either. If you wanted to change it, you could. 1 Prime Photon Dragon. This is really only for the Skill Drain matchups. In case somebody activates Skill Drain, you could also side deck play Skill Drain. This deck does it pretty well. And then the 1 Zeus to slap over top. Nukes boards. Pretty great. Another thing I was going to mention too on the BLS, you could switch this to the access code package, since I know that's a little bit cheaper these days and probably a little bit better. I have yet to kind of try that out, but another suggestion for the Invoked, playing Caliga, Purgatrio, and Makaba, just 1 of each. There again, games are kind of too quick, so I don't find myself going into any other fusions. You could play the other fusions, with Kashtiras and everything becoming a thing. They have more attributes to banish from the grave, and you can kind of gain pluses off of that. So, but so far I do like that ratio. 1 Guardian Chimera, super standard. Polymerization protects it while it's in the grave. Either pop 2, draw 1, or draw 2, pop 1. Pretty great. So, and it's 3,300 attack, so it's a pretty big beat stick. The main boss monster himself, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. It's so free to play in this deck because you're only playing the 1 Dark Magician, basically. So you're playing Dark Magician and this as the package. I think it's the most free it's ever been, and the most easy it's ever been to make, and you don't have to pretty much stop at Dragoon. You can keep going, unlike like Red Eyes Fusion. And then for the branded fusions, I'm playing one Albion, one Alba Lentis. He's mainly just like a send target off of Mirror Jade, but every once in a while he comes up. Lubellion, and then of course the one Mirror Jade. I feel like at least this package is pretty standard. This is kind of just the one additive if you wanted to switch it for something else. But yeah, each one of these, like this will get you 2 Dragoon if you need to send Dark Magician from deck. This will get you 2 missing Blue Eyes pieces. So they both kind of go hand in hand. Let's see. And then for the last fusions, one Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. This actually came up in a little fun side duel. Shout out to the DM branded player we played. That was a fun little match. But yeah, so this just cleared 2 Dragoons on its own, and then one Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. I was not playing this weekend, but I am going to start trying it out a little bit more, just because it is Blue Eyes' main boss monster. And with playing the fusion build, I feel like this will be a little bit easier to make. So yeah, anyways, that does it for the deck profile. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know if there is anything else you would suggest changing, editing. Definitely always open to suggestions. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.